Hey everybody, I'm here in my little shop and I'm waiting for somebody to come pick up decoration. And I really didn't have a plan to make a video today, but I wanted to share something that I thought about the other day. And it's about, escaping the labyrinth. When you're a kid, you have a fresh mind, a fresh heart, and then you get thrown into public school and you have all these new ideas come in. You have the culture come in and try to mold you just like everybody else. And if you're not careful, most of us, we're like this. We're like the people that we're around. We all just try to morph into a very similar, type of people. But in the scriptures, God says that you should renew your mind and you should renew your heart and to separate yourself from this generation. And so that's what I wanted to focus on today. Escape the labyrinth. Your friends, your family, everybody's got this idea of who you need to be. And society has an idea of who you need to be, but you don't need to be any of those things. You just got to be true to yourself, follow your dreams, work hard and believe in yourself and believe that God will provide for you. And He will unlock those dreams that He put inside your heart, even though at times it's hard to believe. But I wanted to share a quick story about what happens when you shine your light sometimes in life. Well, when I was in eighth grade, or I don't remember what grade I was in. I was younger, and I had just joined a new school, and 2 years later, another kid joined the same school, and this kid was cool, man. He had great energy. He was positive. He was kind to everyone. He had his own style. He would always cock his hat to the side, and he always would come to school and he put effort into what he would wear. He had style. He just was being himself. And I never saw him treat anybody bad. He was just a cool kid and we became friends somewhat. And I was happy to be his friend and I thought he was cool. I always treated him good from what I can remember. But a couple months into him coming to this new place, this new school, a couple months after, there were a lot of haters. There were a lot of other kids in the hierarchy at this new school that he was in, and they didn't like him that he was shining so bright. And so before we'd walk back from school from the lunch cafeteria, and some of those kids would have milk cartons full of milk, and they would throw it at him on his white clothes. He'd have white clothes, and he came from probably a well-to-do family, but the point is people were trying to shut his light down. And I remember watching this from a distance, and I should have stuck up for him. I should have went down swinging with this kid. He was worthy of that, of protecting and sticking up for. He stood for something. He stood for himself. He had positive energy. He never treated anybody wrong. Excuse me, I don't know what happened. I kind of got a sore throat, but just give me a second here. I'm gonna clean myself up. So he had great energy, and people were just shutting him down, man. And I just remember at the time, I just felt sick. There was nothing I could do. There's maybe six other guys on him, but I should have done something. I did have some sway. I did have some say, but that's a big regret I have that I didn't stick up for somebody that was such a positive force. But that's kind of the point. You grow up and without realizing it, other people are constantly trying to stunt on your shine, trying to scuff your shine, trying to scuff your shoes, scuff who you are. They're trying to gaslight you and tell you, no, you're not special. Be just like everybody else. Be like the rest of us. And that's not cool, man. And there were times in my life I probably, scuffed people's shoes, and I'm trying to get away from that. I want to lift people up the rest of my life. I don't ever want to say a negative thing about somebody. I want to shine my light like Jesus says you got to shine your light and God gets the glory above. And so yeah, I witnessed this kid's light get dimmed out, and it has a good ending though. I somehow found out years and years later, somebody told me that they ran into him and that he was doing really good. He had pictures with really cool people and he was just smiling. He was enjoying his life. A lot of the people that were, bullying him and scuffing his shoes, they went through heartache and pain. I witnessed them kind of, you know, life be kind of hard to them. But the point of this video is to escape the labyrinth. Maybe people have been talking down on you, doubting you, gaslighting you, telling you that you aren't special. But if you're watching this video, you probably are special. You're looking for something different. You're a learner and you like to take in positive messages. And so I just want to encourage you to always be your authentic self and do the things that make you happy every day. I recently bought this giant bounce house, and it's in this giant plastic thing. I hope to make a video with it soon, inflated. It's kind of like a Scooby-Doo mystery machine bounce house that I'm going to throw a little party. I got some family in town, and I just want to throw a party. I have 20, maybe 25 nephews and nieces. I can't keep track anymore. My brothers, they're pregnant with another one. They're coming faster than I can remember names, but I love them all. They all have great positive energy, and kids deserve the best, man. If you got kids in your life, that's the joy of the world, man. Make them smile, make them laugh, show them a good time. They're only kids for so long, but so the point of this message is to ask God to renew your mind. Say, God, if there's anything, renew me. Turn my heart around. If I'm a negative person, I don't want to think like this. I don't want to go to those websites anymore. I don't want to be around negative people. Give me the strength to let go of negative people in my life. And find your true, authentic self and just run with it for the rest of your life. And if people don't like you, oh well. You like you. And it kind of reminds me, I know it's kind of, I'm all over the place, but you look at like I know we don't all agree with people, but you look at someone like Justin Bieber, right? Super famous and wealthy now, but when he was younger, he was just a kid, and he followed his passion. He liked to sing and dance and entertain and perform, and that was true to him. That was his talent. That was his God-given talent. But I remember, going through school and hearing about him and hearing all the other guys say like, oh, calling him the F word, FAG, and oh, what a, you know, oh, he must be, GAY, and all these things, all these haters come out trying to put this brilliant person into a box. No, 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 no. You do not outshine. You see how we just constantly, it's like crabs in a bucket. We're just so getting a message here. We're just so hard on each other, and it's not right. And you got to protect your God-given energy and keep a positive mindset. But escape the labyrinth, because it's a spiritual labyrinth too. The enemy, he likes to spin all these webs in your mind. See, you're not that talented. See, you can't do it. He tries to sow doubt and all these things. And that's the labyrinth. You see how your brain is even formed like a labyrinth? You've seen photos of the brain, and it looks like a maze, right? Well, use your brain and escape the maze that other people have before you. Find the way out where you could be your true, authentic self, and you could be happy. Maybe not every day, but most days you could be happy and content in your own skin. And follow your passions no matter what people say. And just believe in yourself and follow God. God will renew your heart, renew your mind. He'll give you joy. He'll give you contentment, opportunities. I said that twice. you know, and it's gonna be hard, but it's worth it. It's better than that comfort of not growing and that negative space that you might be in. I hope this video made sense. Escape the labyrinth. And a couple ways that you can start today right off the bat is to pray to God to help you to see, to give you new eyes, a new heart, and a new mind so that you could see and find your way to navigate through the labyrinth that'll lead you to peace, life, happiness, protection, and you won't have any worries. You won't have any stress. In the labyrinth, they're inside, living inside the labyrinth of the enemy. There's just fear, doubt, pain, suffering. There's, self-doubt. The worst parts of life are inside of the enemy's labyrinth. He's just hoping that you will not find your way out. But you got to find your way out, and that's by believing in yourself, loving yourself daily, praying to God, asking Him for positive, joyful energy to put into the world. We're only here for so long. The opinions of others aren't going to matter. They don't matter. You're not going to be alive that long. Enjoy your life on your terms, and then you get to enjoy eternal life with Jesus. But my video's getting kind of long here. I got to take some pictures of this new snowman I got. And then I got this big old Santa over here. It's like a 5-foot Santa. Look at this guy. He's huge. And then I got this penguin. I was removing some garbage in somebody's garage, a previous client in construction world. She saved my number and she's like, hey, could you come over and empty my garage? It had a load of, just demo stuff. And so I said, yeah, sure. But as I was doing demo, I noticed in her garage she had that penguin. So I kind of begged her. I was like, please let me have this penguin. So she's like, yeah, sure, take it. And so that kind of made my day, because I do collect these things and it's part of my business. Anyways, praying for you all that you are good and enjoying a good weekend, and that you just, take any value from this video and apply it to your life, and that you can be the shining light of the world, and you can stay away from negative people, negative feelings. We're not here for very long. And God can sustain us to be happy, to be joyful, even in hard times, even in hard times. Don't give up. Do what you love. Believe in yourself all the time, and don't let negative people come into your life. It's better to be alone than to be around negative people that draw you down. I know that's sometimes easier to say than it is to do, but I believe in you. And I'm making these videos just out of, what's the word? I've been huffing too much paint spray. I can't even think right. Now I lost my train of thought. But anyways, I believe in you guys. Take care. Have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later.